Alright, so I'm back to show you the first stage for Partia free. But before I jump into the game, I'm just going to take my emulator and span it out like this. And down like this. And let's move it over a little bit slightly. That's about center of my screen. And then we're going to start. Now, I'll note that basically, I'm sort of setting up my screen like this because there's possibly going to be a character death in stage 3. Or at least there was when I initially played through this game. And I will note that basically, there is something you basically do when you basically, have a character death in this game. But if you do it, let's just say there's a problem with, the capturing the footage. So I'm basically leaving the screen like this, so there's no issues this time around. Anyhow, let's just load up Mountain Raid over here, Chapter 2. Now, I will note that before I basically jump into, the next mission, I actually went through these guys here, and I actually, re-equipped these guys, as well as, took away, stuff like coins we can basically sell. So, basically, you see, this is, the stuff for, Alexis here, the Lord. He's basically, got his, Pell Sword, he's got, his light armor and a small shield. We got Cecil here, he's basically got a brand new iron bow, and he's got, the potion. I basically sold the coin I basically had before. Reinhardt here basically has a new spell basically cast called Light. Geralt here basically has 2 potions now, as well as, I've taken away the Dwarven swords basically he had from, second stage, and I basically replaced it with, this iron sword. He's also got a steel sword over here as well. There's Megfin over here. I basically given him a light armor as well as the small shield here to make use of. And apparently I forgot to give him a potion, so we're just going to quickly fix that right now because we're ready for overlooking something like that. Here's Kuntz. He basically has 2 iron bows. Now, note these iron bows, by the way. One was one he was actually using before, and this one right here is basically one this was one he was using before. The other one, this 13 of 25 iron bow, is actually one that Cecil was using. So, in order for this guy to basically have enough firepower for the next chapter, I basically gave him Cecil's bow, so that he has an extra bow basically use of right here. I also took away the extra potion this guy had, as well as Cecil, because they didn't really need to have 2 potions each. Here's Ife. He basically has 2 lances to make use of. He's also got some armor as well as a small shield. And then we have the characters I basically got from stage 2. I'll note that my character's basically down here with a chain armor as well as a medium round shields, 2 potions. So there's my character setup. And then there's Vega and his men. I've taken away all their equipment. And there's actually a good reason basically to take away these guys' equipment, because in the next battle these guys are actually going to leave you. So if you basically take away their equipment from this battle, then we'll actually leave with their equipment. You'll actually keep it. And you can't actually go through the next chapter take away their equipment before the battle's won, but I find that tedious and not really necessary, so I just take away beforehand and send them in as is. Anyhow, let's just get this underway, shall we? I'll save my game again so I don't have to change the potion issue of Megfin. I basically have to redo this yet again, but whatever. And here we go. Note by the way that I'm going to deploy everyone here. But note by the way that these characters down here, the Cavaliers, these guys can be kind of expensive. So I will note by the way, if you want to be very cheap in this game, you could actually avoid deploying Vega's men and possibly Vega himself. But I want these guys to come because they're good as a sort of last ditch shoot, I screwed up. These guys can help block for the rest of my team. But whatever, let's deploy them. Imperial armies, led by General Grabe and General Brute, departed out of the Imperial capital with much fanfare. After a week of hard march, the Imperial armies approached the neck. As the reports of the Alliance armies moving to meet them were arriving daily. Alexis, whose auxiliary company was 2 days ahead of the 7th and 5th, received a report the Alliance vanguard was heading to the Valley of Lairs ahead of its main army. Rather than to retreat and wait for the Imperial armies to join, Alexis decided it was an opportunity and ambushed the Alliance vanguard at Lairs. Alexis receives an intel that Vanguard of Rebellion is taking a path through the Valley of Lairs. He decides to take the initiative rather than waiting for the approval from his superiors. And it will be a fatal mistake to do this. Is something wrong, my lord? All this mist makes me feel uneasy a bit. I just heard in this region, the weather's rather unpredictable at this time of year. And so it begins. I'll note that up here we basically have our commander, Alexis. We're just gonna move him basically over here for now. Below him is the rebel army, led by Prince Heinz, who's right here. I'll note that he's basically an upgrade character, so he's a little bit more powerful than the other guys here. He also has some coins as well as armor on his character and a steel sword. He also comes with a couple skills that don't really matter too much because they're not really going to help too much, but this could hurt her a little bit if I'm not careful. Down over here is our characters, and we're just going to use them basically to form a wall. So you'll equip these for now. And I'll move you basically up over here. And let's just see here. How do I want to do this is the thing, right? Now, I'll notice basically a couple ways I can actually, head these guys off. Basically you have to form like a wall in this mission, so I think what we're going to do for this battle here Garo's basically gonna hit here to guard the guys from the cliff and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna move my character up here toward the trees. And these other guys just just hang around for now. By the way, do you like the background music? It's very nice for a planning sort of phase, basically. Because that's what we're basically doing. We're setting up our forces, so to speak, before the enemy basically comes to engage us. And by the way, let's just have my Dragoon go out here for now. He can take quick good hits. My character Ife here, so he's really good to basically send out early on, basically to absorb some hits before the enemy basically crosses the rest of my guys. And then these guys down here can come down to be useful. You'll go down here. And then Vega himself can go over here. Alright, now. I will note that at this point, these guys are just going to move forward. That guy's going to be able to strike my guy there, but that's about all he's going to be able to do. And apparently Ife leveled up, which is nice to see. He gets the speed and defensive bonus. Alright, now, note by the way, I could actually sit through basically watching these guys all move like this. But here's where the skip button basically comes into play. Basically when you press the skip button here, it'll actually move these guys a lot forward basically. So you have to basically watch them basically run forward like that. Soldiers! The enemy just waltzed into our trap! Seal the attack! Gasp! An ambush! Are we surrounded? Alright, so I'll note that the gist of this mission is that basically you got a bunch of ballistas on this hill, and these guys are gonna rain down fire basically on everything down here. And just to sort of help out, we'll have my character come over here to give him his accuracy bonus because this guy is commander with charisma, so he'll basically boost up these guys ability hit stuff. I find it interesting that the rebel made it all the way over here, but, okay. I'm actually gonna attack this guy if we got, like, this far, so... Attack! There we go! That's perfect. You can move over here for now. No problem is, my dragon can, like, basically go anywhere, so it can be, like, this cliff where it can get, like, you know, a massive +2 defense bonus, so... Very useful for him to sit right there for now. And... Let's get these guys into position, so... You're gonna go over here. I'm gonna move Megfin basically to help cover him, so you can go right there. I think for now, let's have Vegas men basically move over here. My archer here can move, like, say, like, down here, for example. My mage can move, like, you know, over here. And then Nomad can basically move over here. These guys can sort of, like, just hang out over here for now. And Geralt's basically good for where he is, so that's fine by me. So, let's watch what the enemy basically does. And yeah, basically, like, you know, the skip button's really useful because you can use it to, like, you know, avoid, like, watching, like, you know, these, like, fights like this basically here, so... basically it sort of speeds up basically watching, like, everything basically happens, so... Alright, good. Basically got missed by, like, you know, Heinz here, so you basically retaliates a little bit. Bam, bam. He moves ahead, apparently that's fine. And yeah, let's skip basically so you, like, you know, don't have to watch this constantly. Alright, so, basically, like, you know, what happened there. Well, let's go for this first. Calm down! Don't panic! Forward! Move forward! Alright, so, yeah, basically I'll note that, like, you know, the nice thing about the skip button is that, like, you know, if like, fast forwards, like, basically for, like, all the battles and, like, everything else, so, if you basically want to watch, like, these stuff basically happen, that's, like, one way of basically dealing with it. Alright, I'll note this guy basically got over here to, like, you know, my, like, vanguard over here, so, we'll have basically, like, to deal with him, perhaps, or we'll have to move around, like, this guy here, for example, we'll see. Now, no problem is, like, like, you know, backup guys over here. These guys can move a little different from, like, these guys over here because they're gonna, like, run up this passage over here to, like, you know, hit the ballistas. But it won't really matter. They're not really gonna, like, you know, be effective, so it's fine. And just so you know, by the way, this guy here, he doesn't actually have, like, you know, a fairly good hit chance, I guess. But, you know, against, like, this Dragoon, basically, he's, like, you know, got very little, so we'll just attack him. He misses. Bam. And that's fine by me. We'll, like, take those hits. That's fine. Let's see here. Now, I will not, but I don't like my Dragoon to, like, soak up too much experience here, but, you know, basically for this mission, by the way, it's actually not really a good mission for, like, your guys to get experience these guys over here, so if you have a Dragoon, these guys, like, you know, can work really well to, like, get experience here, so... What I'm basically saying is I'm probably gonna move this guy basically up to, like, you know, maybe right here. And basically, like, you know, hopefully get attacked by these guys a little bit to, like, you know, observe some, like, their, like, you know, attacks and stuff like that. And just so you know, by the way, these ballistas are actually raining fire basically, like, each turn, so that's basically what their job basically is. Maybe I, like, won't skip, like, next, like, you know, turns so you can actually see a little bit more, like, their, like, live fire basically happening, so we'll do that, perhaps. We'll blast this guy here with, like, mage here, and apparently just finish him off in one blow, so, okay. We'll have this guy sally out basically to attack this guy, maybe. That's fine. Kablam! We shot a shield, but well, that's fine. And I should actually move my, like, you know, commander over here, so let's do that right now. Basically, if I move him over here, I'll have, like, you know, charisma bonus for all these guys right here, so they have, like, you know, more accuracy, which is good. And he also has, like, you know, not skip the skip turn, like, you know, button this time around, so... Oh, he's going after Geralt. Ouch. Now, it's very bad when Geralt gets attacked because in this, like, chapter, he's actually very likely to die, so... I will not, by the way, basically what happened, like, you know, the previous recording I actually did, I'm not showing you guys. They actually, it actually got, like, you know, to Geralt here, and actually, like, attacked him so much that, like, he actually died. So, basically in this game, this mission here, there's like a good chance you guys are gonna die even though like you do everything right, so you have to watch out for that. But you know, there's a way basically like, you know, dealing with it if your character does fall. So this is throw out there. It is possible to deal with like, you know, character deaths like, you know, with this game in like very like, you know, cheesy fashion, which actually was showing off, but oh well. Wow, we're gonna get some kills from my character here for sure. He might get up to level 4 right now. Yeah, basically you can see like they're all piling on Geralt here. And what happened was basically they piled on him so hard they actually died, so I'm trying to like avoid that happening, but you know, it'll probably happen again, unfortunately. Yay, level 4! There's a nice defensive bonus for him. I'm also having Ife basically absorb a lot of fire here as well, which is like, you know, why I basically have him where he is right now. Wow, here's like the ballista's firing, so 1 fire, boom! There goes that Cavalier. 2 fire, boom! There go, well, they didn't hit that archer at the time. There we go, we hit him. Archer takes a hit. Blam! There goes that archer. Basically these ballistas, they do a lot of damage when they hit stuff, so they're like, you know, you're basically like, you know, killing machine, so to speak. Basically you got these big arrows that do like, you know, huge damage on top of like having high strength, so basically when they hit hard. And they're all like, you know, all of like these +9 arrows is like, you know, 15 strength for most part. Well, this guy has 14 strength, but he still hits pretty hard. He's got 11 apparently. 16 on this guy. And then 14 on this guy. Alright, well. Let's see here. I'm actually going to move this guy over here, I think. Now, what I'm basically going to do to try and avoid this guy basically dying this time around, I'm going to use a potion right now so this guy doesn't, like, you know, get killed. And then everyone else can basically, like, you know, sort of hit this guy a little bit. So, boom. Kablam! And let's move on here to attack this guy a little bit. Kablam! And make sure it's trying to finish him off. Well, not really finish him off, but hurt him quite a bit, I guess. Kablam! So 4 HP left in this guy. Alright, let's see here. Now, I will note this guy's taking a little bit of beating here. He's like, you know, used up one of his like iron lances, but that's fine. Yeah, note this guy did have an iron lance, but because he's actually using quite a bit here, he's actually down to like his second lance here, so he's inflicting some damage to this guy, but whatever. Now let's just see here. You know what, that's fine. Let's attack this guy right here, I think. Yeah, but nope, I have to actually move from where I am. I'll actually take like damage, so we'll attack him right here. One, whoop, we missed. There we go, we hit him. Okay, cool. I'll note this guy actually has a skill that lets him, like, you know, sometimes hit 3 times in a row. So, or like attack 3 times in a row, which is very nice. I'll show it off to you guys in a moment, but you know, for now. For now. I'm just trying to think how I can get up to this like cliff safely over here, so basically there's some mages over here. These guys can actually hurt life quite a bit if I'm not careful, so I'm trying to avoid getting too close to them. But I think I'm okay right here, I guess. So let's move over here with him. And let's go to the next turn. And by the way, I'll know that over here you have like, you know, Megfin. I should probably be charging him, so let's charge him up so he basically has like, you know, his boost to like, you know, strength and skill. And then Vegas Magnet is like, you know, he's got no things to attack with. I don't really want to attack, so he's just gonna sit there like, you know, absorbing fire. You could actually go for this mission for like less guys than I have right now, but you know, it's nice to have backups in case like, you know, someone dies or you want to like do some like, you know, fancy shenanigans and stuff like that. But whatever. And ooh! They almost killed Vegas Man, which is okay, but not ideal. He attacked that Armor Knight, that's fine. And for some reason I'm trying to pile around my Dragoon, which is like, you know, not going to happen for him because they can't really reach him, but whatever. It's fine by me if they all sit down there, so I'm fine with it, I guess. Oh! They attacked Geralt over that rebel, and he died for it. Level up for Geralt, hooray! So there's a little defense for Geralt. I make this look a lot easier than it really is, but you know, this like mission can really like, you know, go badly if you're not careful. And alright, so I'll note that basically, like, you know, things like this can happen where, like, you know, basically what happened like to me last time I basically was playing this game. I basically had like something similar happen to like the Vega here, where like, you know, or not to Geralt here, where basically he was basically attacking like, you know, guys here, and like, you know, one of the guys basically came up to him like, you know, this like, you know, this guy right here, he smashed like into him like for a lot of damage, and then everyone else basically piled onto him, like to finish him off. It's basically just something to watch out for, like, you know, with the characters here, because, like, you know, Hans can basically hit your guys really, really hard, and you have to watch out for that, but whatever. Let's see here. What I want to basically do right now, I think, is basically pile on this guy here a little bit, so let's go like this, and blast him. And he missed apparently, but oh well. Basically, I'm going to use these guys to, like, sort of surround him here at this point, so he can't really do anything. So Vega can go right there, or Vega's man can go right there. You can go right here. He might die, but you know, if he dies, then like I'm not really going to care about too much. So I'm basically just going to try, like, you know, hold this guy basically down where he is right now. So that's the plan. And then he's going to sort of, like, you know, pick him off a little bit here. So plink. And plink. Basically, he's the main threat here, this guy right here. So, if I basically, like, you know, keep him like this, he's gonna have like no evasion to, like, you know, basically dodge my blows, and we'll slowly whittle him down. Especially with the mage here. And all right, let's just like move this guy over here, I think. And you can strike this guy for a little bit of damage. Yeah, it's fine. He might hit me, but you know, I can absorb the hit. Ooh, nice big hit to him. And then David can come over here, I guess. Now, not my character here. He's like really, really weak, so he can't, like, you know, really like deal with stuff like, you know, with these guys here. But you know, we can go after this guy here a little bit. So let's go after this guy. Oh, we missed. Ow. Ow. At least I blocked that blow. We'll sit my guy right basically there, trying to, like, you know, take some attacks and level up a little bit. So that's fine with him. Alright, now note these guys over here, they could actually reach my, like, you know, my dragon, so I have to watch out for that. But if I want to, I could actually get onto, like, you know, the hill up here a little bit, so awesome. That's basically where I might say get right there up here, so let's go over here. We'll attack this guy a couple times. Wham! What, we missed. There we go, we hit him. He attacks back. And we'll go, like, you know, safely just get up over here where they can't, like, reach me, so to speak. So whee! Alright, perfect. So he's basically out of harm's way for a moment. I just want these guys basically to pass by so I can get to the house with this guy here, so that's what we're basically waiting for up here. Now let's go to the next turn, I guess. Not a whole lot of guys basically happening, like, you know, doing their stuff right now, but whatever. Oh! Another critical. And Vegas Man falls. And yeah, they're attacking the ballistas with their archer up there, but he's not really able to do much. Nice! Nice! Geralt gets a nice big hit on him. Oh, he's continuing the battle! Or not. Okay, he attacks this guy. He attacks back. Almost killed him. If the ballistas don't kill that swordsman, I'll have, like, you know, my guys finish him off with, like, you know, his little weak attacks and such. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. Awesome, they hit the mage over there. Those mages are actually a pretty big threat to my ballistas, but you know, unless they actually get close enough, they're not actually really, like, you know, do anything. So if they pick up, like, you know, before you get to them, that's fine. Oh, these guys over here, they actually hurt a lot, so really gotta watch out for these guys when they come over to me, but whatever. Alright, let's deal with this guy over here, I guess. So you're gonna attack him. Bam. You're gonna attack him. Bam. My mage is going to move up here out of, like, harm's way. Perfect. Blast him. Ooh, a critical. Okay. I really want to kill this guy before he, like, you know, he does anything else, because if he gets away, it's going to hurt a lot. The question is, do I want to risk maybe using my character to do it? Because I guess we experience killing him with my character, so do I dare, with, like, you know, that 609% chance to be, like, you know, retaliates to kill me? That's the thing. Basically, I can easily get some good experience, like, you know, killing this guy, but, you know, do I dare? With anyone? I think I dare. That's a good chance to kill him, and he's like, you know, let's go for it. There we go. So Geralt gets the experience. He levels up. I'm happy about this. He gets a magic point. I'm okay with this. But that wasn't a named character, so he basically has a death dialogue. Must save my men. Alright, so down he goes. Now I have these guys basically deal with over here. Okay, my character getting shot here a little bit, so actually, you know what? I'm okay with him getting stabbed as well, so just sit right there where you are, I think. Magfin, just charge up a little bit, I think. Yeah, just charge up. This guy's kind of useless for, like, you know, purposes right now, so let's leave him right there. That you can stay where you are. Okay, I can probably get to the house with the retaliation, so let's do it right now. It's the world returning to another age of war and violence. Such a pity. And I've got a Book of the Lord. Alright, a quick explanation, by the way, because that's a very, like, you know, good find. This Book of the Lord is basically good for, like, you know, affecting your stat growth, and basically what it does, this will actually let you, like, you know, grow faster with, like, certain stats, so I think the Book of the Lord basically helps, like, you know, briefly with, like, you know, a couple stats like strength and skill and stuff like that, so if you basically, like, hold this tome, when Ice levels up, you'll actually get, like, more experience and, like, you know, chance for, like, you know, basically get, like, you know, skills and strength basically up with this, like, you know, Book of the Lord in his inventory. So really good find basically right there, the Book of the Lord. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's see what these guys do. Press the attack. And ow, I expect him to hit, but whatever. I missed, apparently. Oh good, he missed that attack daring me, so that's fine, okay. And apparently the archer went after someone else, but whatever, that's fine. They go after this, like, spearman over here, apparently. The archer. I actually wanted to go after the armored knights, but oh well. They go after these armored knights, or like these unarmored guys first, I guess. There we go. Ooh! Look at that! Immediately took out one of the armored knights with a critical hit. Alright, I don't want to mess with these guys, like, you know, too much, so let's back my guys up here a little bit. So go over here and use up a potion, I think. Well, be very careful I'm not dying, right? So just move right there. I want you to move over to probably where, like, you know, Reinhardt is right now, actually. So Reinhardt, move over here. You're gonna move up over here and use a potion, I think. He's our potion, basically. So boom, level, like, you know, he's level 6, but, you know, I want to basically make sure he doesn't, like, you know, eat too many, like, more shots, basically. You can go right there. Kunz, you can go up here. And that can go up over here. Alright, let them come. And by the way, I could actually use, like, you know, my guy up here to, like, attack these mages, but... yeah, that's a high amount of damage, basically, for being hit by it. He's got a high chance of being hit by it, so... not really sure I want my, like, you know, Dragoon basically being attacked by these guys. Even if he, like, you know, can't get away, so to speak. 11 damage, basically, so... yeah. He can do a lot of damage by, like, Dragoon, but, you know, against those guys, it's, like, you know, not exactly ideal, so... let's move down here, I guess. Maybe we can join the fight with these guys over here a little bit. Alright, here we go. Mages come over there. The Armor Knights move over here. Oh, they attack Geralt. He misses. Geralt attacks back. Oh! So yeah, basically you can see like you took a lot of damage from that mage there, so not ideal at all. And... ooh, another critical on this rebel. Down he goes. He takes a big hit. There's a nice big hit to that mage right there. And he's dead. Life is safe, hooray! And so is that mage dead. Cool. Let's see here. You can move over here, I think. If they attack him, it's fine. You can basically, like, you know, he can absorb some hits on this hill here a little bit. That's fine. Now, these guys here, by the way, if I basically attack them, they're actually got, like, you know, high, like, defensive value, so... it's not exactly ideal, basically, because, you know, they have, like, you know, high damage if they hit me, and, like, you know, it's, like, you know, a piss if they basically hit them back, so... it's probably better to, like, leave my guys basically where they are right now, except for, like, Kunz here, can basically, like, you know, run out and basically, like, do this to them. Plink! So let's do have him. You can charge up. Bob, I want to see how much damage these guys inflict the Davian. So yeah, nope, I'm gonna have my, like, you know, my character basically attack these guys for sure. If they attack him, that's okay, but, you know, we're gonna, like, basically leave him where he is right now, so here we go. End our turn. Whoop, they attacked Davian, but, you know, I dodged the first hit, dodged the second hit. They attacked Geralt as well. Nice dodge. Nice retaliation. There goes that rebel. Big hit to him. Finished him off. Big hit to that guy. Another big hit to that guy. And down he goes. So, that's basically stage 3. Alright, so, note that I basically had an ally fall on that mission. Basically, that was Vegas Man who basically fell there. And it just goes to show, by the way, that, like, you know, you can't actually lose guys if you're not careful. And this is going to happen with, like, this game. It didn't really matter for that guy because he's not really too important, but, you know, I did actually have it, like, you know, last time when I basically was playing through this. Basically what happened in the previous game is, like, you know, Geralt basically fell. And it kind of sucked because, like, you know, he basically got hit by, like, you know, the prince there. And, like, you know, that was enough basically to, like, you know, bring him so low that someone else could finish him off. And that's what basically happened. But anyhow, it didn't happen this time. It's just, like, you know, when Vegas Man was fine by me. There's a reward. Basically, I'll note that we actually got, like, less reward because, like, you know, if someone fell. If, like, you know, ally falls in this, like, mission, you actually get, like, more reward. But, you know, if one does, then, you know, you get less, but whatever. One moment, please. Just gonna drink a bit of water here. It seems this is it for me. You have fought well, young man, truly. How the hell did you find out we took this path to Laris? I wasn't sure, Prince Heinz, but I thought this was a risk that you were likely to take. Ha! Flat-bested by Imperial whelp, indeed. What a day! My tail must have grown too long with the years. Would you yield and surrender? We have medical men who could treat your wound. No. No, thank you. And no. Never will I surrender to Altra. I have ridden for the flag of Pestle for 38 years. I've lost tens of thousands of true good men, friends, under my command. I have crossed the sword with Lacros himself. My only regret is that I couldn't kill him then and there. I have seen with my own eyes the massacre of Pestle, a genocide. 120,000 young and old, innocent civilians slain. I have seen my people being treated like animals by your magistrates and viceroys, kicked and whipped, bled for 20 years. So young man, this old geezer will rather fight till death against the fucking Empire than surrender. Can you honestly tell me with a straight face otherwise? It seems you have a conscience. That's refreshing. I can see that you are a soldier too. A good man. I think you understand. Would you grant me an honorable death, so I can tell the gods that no damn Imperial took my life? Would you grant me an honorable death? So, I'll note this choice by the way here. It doesn't really matter which one you pick because if you press yes, or you press ... it's still like it's the same, so let's press yes here basically. I give you my sincerest gratitude. Thank you. Pity it came to this, but let's not waste any more time. Prince Heinz managed to take off his chest armor with the help from his page. After a few short instructions to his page, he held his dagger against his heart, then fell forward to the ground. He died instantly. Rather than beheading the corpse for a trophy, Alexis gave an order to treat the remain with the respect befitting a prince. And so we can basically come to the screen where, like, you know, I basically left off with his, like, last save. Now, I'm not basically going to go through this mission again, by the way, to so you can see, like, you know, what happens if Vega gets to the house, but, you know, basically, like, you know, the thing about this, like, mission is that, like, you know, it's very, like, easy to, like, you know, lose man if you're not careful, because, basically, like, that prince does a whole lot of damage to, like, good equipment swords, so if he gets, like, a good hit on one of your guys, then, like, that's basically, like, you know, gonna basically put him into critical, basically, and, like, a couple more hits basically from, like, his arch troops to, like, you know, finish him off. And I'll not basically, like, you know, I'll probably show off, like, you know, what times he basically plays poorly, so you'll basically see, like, you know, a different, like, you know, way of basically playing this mission where, like, you know, if you're reckless, you can actually lose people. So, well, actually, you saw I basically lost one there anyways, but, you know, you lose more people, basically, the thing. Alright, enough rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.